I'm going to be doing a review of some of the different earnings platforms that I've been in and going over that. This is the hotel we're staying at. I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour uh, when I'm getting off the stream. But arbitraging has kind of been one of the ones that's gotten the most news lately in this particular category. The price has really skyrocketed. It's up to 14 bucks now on the internal exchange. There's a lot more people selling on the external exchange, and kind of with the 25 ETH limit. That one is kind of a new rollout, and so one of the things I kind of wanted to go over is a few other platforms that I'm in, and just kind of doing a little bit of an update. Novachain, Dropple, and Crystal Token are ones that I've taken a little bit of a position in. I think those ones I'm most comfortable with at this point. Probably most comfortable with Novachain. I've taken a much bigger position in Novachain. I have 17,000 in Rex, and I turned off the auto reinvest. So once I hit 17,000, I think right now, like if we take a look at the exchange, now they also have a Bitcoin exchange, but exchange like I've been trading on, since this is not a coin that you can find on CoinMarketCap right now. This is still a very new project, and you saw a lot of anticipation and excitement. It come up to almost like $1.50, so it has some history here. And recently, I think with everything really crashing, especially Ethereum, I mean, this was still back when Ethereum was over, well over $200. And so we've been seeing people that have been selling out here. And we've seen this in a few of the other projects. So like Dropple's really dropped a lot as well. And I'm still really bullish on these projects. I think right now what you're dealing with is people are getting a little bit skittish with some of these platforms and are selling. And I think that it's also something that is going to be coming up here. You could almost call it the crypto winter, January, February. We've seen, of course, like, the big crash with BitConnect was in mid-January. We have several other of those platforms that kind of followed suit. There was Devorcoin and a few others out there. There was a lot at the time in this particular category. Now what you're seeing with these earning style platforms is they're being a little bit more transparent with their projects, with their blockchain, with their trading. And so with like the block, I've been kind of like putting pricing kind of into blocks like you're seeing with arbitraging. This is a newer now the current problem right now is there's of course the sell books are filled, and it will stall the exchange when you have this. Now one of the things that that are incentivizing here is you can see there's a gold block that's coming up. So it's already full. So once it kind of like once you see, I kind of mentioned this, once you would see a block here, like say this was a golden block. So well, I guess it's gonna it's kind of a newer thing, but it may potentially protect from sudden price crashes. So one of the things I've always kind of talked about on my streams is the dominance in the market of Asian markets. So if you're looking at cryptocurrency as a whole, the most amount of money is in Asia. And that is something you need to take into consideration, because Asia is on a different calendar. So the Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, and some of the different things that happen in Asia can have a huge impact on the market, as they traditionally have. And this is kind of like there's been a few people have done videos on this where we've seen price crashes during that same time frame in the market year after year, and so that's coming. Now sometimes that can they can snowball. It can cause panic. It can cause the markets really to react. That's one of the reasons perhaps we're seeing the cryptocurrency markets as low as they are right now, is anticipation of that time period. It's difficult to say, what I haven't really done a whole lot of analysis. I'm hearing, you know, both sides. I'm hearing some analysts are very bullish. Some people are very bearish, and I think it's anybody's guess. I think it depends a lot on some of the news and things that may come out. You know, we're still kind of waiting on some of the like ETF news and things that we've seen in the regulatory space. But in terms of like just like these earning style platforms, I think when the market really recovers, I think holding the tokens is going to be a pretty good play. And so that's, I think, what I'm looking at right now is like with NovaChain, I'm planning on really just stacking a lot of tokens because we've already seen the price over $1.50, and I'm thinking that that's going to be the strategy that I'm going to use. Same thing with Dropple. So this is my Dropple account. I have a lot of Dropple on some exchanges, and I haven't put these into the DEX, some of the charting of this particular coin and project. So you can see it's come down, but we've seen, you know, more like increasing volume. And we've seen the highest volume that we've ever seen very recently, and a lot of that was sell-off. So I think when the price recovers in this project and in this coin, you could really, you know, you could really realize some big gains in that project, as we've seen in others. You know, the example being like arbitraging. It was $2. You know, it was like sub $2 December 14th or so. Now it's over 14 bucks, so it's 7x in a week. So. Crystal Token is one of the other ones I'm in. You can see it here. This one, I haven't really gotten that into. You can see here, like I'm only holding, let me go back here. I'm only holding 252 tokens. And so this is a while when I gotten back. And honestly, I don't remember the valuation. And this is still a very new project as well, you know, just being listed on CoinMarketCap here in November. They did have an update. I wanted to kind of show this. This was something that they had brought out. So there was this promo period that they had ending November 30th, where it was kind of like a lock-in. This kind of works like lending in a way. They had these basically percentage earnings that you could lock into, and I don't know really enough about those to. I know I was trying to get into it. I just kind of I didn't do enough research on that, and so really just ultimately just ended up buying tokens. Sometimes I do that, but like the I think the best strategy though is going to be getting into some of the like Rex, DEX. I have to look a little bit more into the into Crystal Token. I mean, this is still a little bit new to me. So they do have some different things they're working on, games. But this came into the space like back in the smart contract days is kind of when it started, and that's when. Like it has quite a bit of history, so it's been around for a while, and so you know, you can see like the market cap, like the overall market cap is really low. Like you can see it's like not even 100,000, you know, with this, and not a whole lot of volume. So like this is obviously it's a very small project, but you know, I think it's one to take a look at. It looks like my chat is not working again, so I apologize for that. Let me see if I push some buttons, it's gonna work. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes my chat doesn't work. So, but I do want to show you guys this hotel here. This is where I've been staying the last few days. We're getting ready to go to the next spot, but just had this bag made. Travel gear set up on. So all right guys, appreciate y'all staying.